Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced. So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Fencer still hasn't recovered?
He has, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Just as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Who's the self-important stiff?
You're here, and he really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there?
However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Here's a question. How long do you think this submarine is? If you guess 495 meters, you're right. It also has a width of 116 meters, with submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a supersized nuclear submarine powered by 2 liquid metal-cooled reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
David North. I'm an OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
Ha! We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, and yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster, if there ever was one.
The sub's force projection capabilities are equivalent to a carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach underwater or use aircraft and railguns to attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance, and of the 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
Whoa. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay, so we just blow up the damn thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source.
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The Ocean Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed. Their ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as HAL.
Only Strider Squadron will sortie.
Well, I have to sit this one out?
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander's absence shouldn't change that.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
am.
Set off as soon as we're ready.
Here we go. Do it with a bang.
Understood.
Shit. What's up?
Friendly aircraft and EW aircraft will arrive 5 minutes late.
What?
Retreat and wait for backup.
Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once. Trigger, what now?
Just talking early. Come on, it's time to find a real fighter pilot.
Trigger's already kicked off the game.
Going in. After trigger.
All aircraft engage, weapons free.
Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in the H hour.
Darn, this one's a goner. You mean our hotshot won't even last 5 minutes?
Look who we've got here. Let's plan it out, maybe pass that border without pushovers. Yeah! Here we go, Cavaliers. Surround them!
Being outnumbered is tougher than I thought.
Shut your trap and keep shooting.
Take them on the chair.
Do it with a bang.
That was a fine smash plate, brother. Go ahead, me. No way. Looks like there's no Chong with me. How's that? My calculators will never be enough to beat 3 strikes. Enemy is fled.
I'm about to put the sky up.
No me!
Don't slow down. Being late is not an option.
Combat's a lot harder without Wiseman.
You sure? Our man Trigger was an absolute monster just now.
Enemy sighted. Plane don't be fake, kid. Not without proper skill.
Hostile has a lock. I don't need no Wiseman to fly.
Then prove it, Count.
I know.
Behind bandit. See you later, cowboy. These guys are good. I think the one on the left is the one on the right. We're the last generation of fighter pilots. Show them just what we can do.
It's not every day you're in a battle like this.
Come on, try me. Nobody's got more combat experience than we do.
This is Sigurd 1. 3 and 2 headed to 305. Consider that. Sigurd 3, welcome.
Trigger, I'm seeing advanced stealth fighters.
SG-57's highly capable planes. Stay on your toes if you engage them.
Down quite a few and haven't even made a dent.
Shut up. You see Trigger complaining?
Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here I go.
Strider Squadron. Enemy aircraft have begun their assault on the beach. Swiftly secure our air superiority.
I know that, but we're outnumbered. Pushing back hard.
Keep going. A few sparks are to be expected.
Enemy detected. Send rescue.
Locked on bandit.
This is Enchanter. We've entered the AO.
Yes, EW aircraft and Drake Squadron are here.
I didn't think you'd get her so quickly.
The EW aircraft have strong ESM on board. They can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more.
Friendly hit. Let's escape.
Launched.
Oh, that's the meeting place for pilots replaced by U.S. intercessor. This is it. This is the battlefield I've been craving.
Got it.
Grade 5 engaging.
Grade gate engaging. Scan 400 time is over.
Trigger shot down at SU-57.
Damn, you're running up to the toilet.
Grade 1. Grade 3. Ignore enemy aircraft. Focus on the
Enemy
ESM.
on me.
That bird over there flies pretty well. Didn't think pilots of that caliber were still around.
Fox 2.
Enemy's got a lock.
Dogfight.
Trigger splashed a hostile. Good. The ESM's improving your aircraft's dogfighting capabilities. I would have been way too close if it wasn't for Trigger. Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Incoming. Send the cloud. Break the coordination.
Bonza. Strider 1, landed destroyed. Entering ESM range. Missile hit.
Locked on, you're mine.
Cover me.
We're not fighting UAVs. It's just as hard on them as it is on us.
Target acquired. Target eliminated. Vehicle eliminated.
I get targets the moment I try to close in on their ship. They're only human. They'll tire out and clean it up.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right.
Cover.
You see the size of that sub? Why the hell was it not in action all this time?
I don't even have time for a snack on this operation.
Just wait. I'll get you a break in a second.
Thanks. Harrier destroyed. Nice work. Those fighters are after the fleet. Take care of the rest.
No control. Returning to base.
Missile away.
Don't forget to tell the mechanics to have a problem every time Green Strike shows up. I'll show you how WAB can copy.
Target is down.
Take down the EW aircraft. It's getting us through. Watch out, dude. Don't get thrown through the clouds.
Another enemy aircraft approaching our ship.
Yes! This is the air combat I've been waiting for. Don't really care about the roads. It's going to fight, huh?
Protect the landing ship at all costs. Still in with your line.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider 1, missile away.
Evading enemy missile. My weakness says he's over a strike. I can't focus.
Harrier 2s have all been destroyed. Good job. Great work. Missile hit.
Command duty officer. The approaching landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target.
Roger. Set primary target to hostile landing ship Puffin.
Our target is the captain of the Puffin, Robert Airy.
Captain.
You don't see it. Gunnery is about killing the people on board.
Well, they sure brought a lot of friends.
Detecting hostile barrage jamming. They brought EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars.
Keep your eyes on Green Strike. You might learn a thing or two.
Roger. Enemy EW aircraft is down.
Great. Their jamming zone's shrinking.
Too many of them! I got a lock. Should be dead ahead, but I can't see them.
My missile's not homing in properly.
When in range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced.
This is gonna be trouble.
Are you sure? Damn sure. It's 3 strikes.
We're past the third checkpoint. We're halfway there.
From Puffin to all ships. Change formation.
Full speed ahead. Move in front of the landing ship Puffin. We're going to be their shield. I've got him now.
EW aircraft is taking fire from a YF-23. All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks, definitely faster than the ones before.
They pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto. Trigger, let's get this done quick.
All enemy EW aircraft confirmed destroyed.
That's good news.
So much easier to fly now. We owe you one Green Strike.
Shit, that's bad news. You mean our lost EW aircraft? Or how 3 strikes is with us?
They got me. Bailing out.
This keeps it being difficult out here.
Anti-air station. Target enemy aircraft. We can't afford to lose our EW aircraft.
Missile launched.
Mark. Intercepting. Seaman failed. Incoming.
The landing ship is under attack. Keep the enemy away from our ships.
Control training. Evacuate immediately.
If you can.
The destroyer tight.
That's it. Trigger splashed a fighter.
Strider 1.
Got a visual on the target submarine.
Target was not struck.
Here.
Target eliminated. Go to work.
like we'll have that beast captured in no time.
They'll be happy to see us. Spent 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. They wouldn't want to go back to that.
I see 3 strikes. I'll kill you.
All aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach. Aircraft type Su-47.
Merkins. The ocean doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Enraged? Can I kill him now? I've waited long enough. Use the confusion to count to 6. Like a true villain, huh? I like the way you think. I'm seeing on my tail. Taking fire! Woo! You idiots, ignore their illusions. Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
The bogey shot down an Erusian bird.
What do you mean?
There are no more reinforcements. They must be hostile. You are clear to engage. Don't hesitate.
He hit me, dude! The bastard hit me! Return the favor, kill that 3 strikes. Oh, I'll kill him. I'll kill him, all right. Shit. Scream, we're pulling out. God damn it! 3 strikes, I will have you. You will die!
What?
Hey, what are you doing?
Am I hearing things?
No, I hear it too.
You're gonna burn so fast. You won't have enough time to piss your pants.
Hey, those filthy bats are on the run. Let them go.
That bitch was using OC's radio frequency. That's an encrypted military channel.
That's nothing to worry about now. Focus on the mission at hand.
Strider 1, bandit is down. Keep it up.
Bandit in my sight. My God.
Strider 1, don't eyes up.
Dodging.
On my target's route, firing.
Enemy has a lock.
I'm on his back.
I'm glad you're up here with us, Trigger.
Attack missed.
Mark 2.
Breaking out of lock. Missile! Evading!
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Drake 1, get him off me. Lock on.
I'm in your dead, Trigger.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them. Receiving support from ESM.
Let the LRSSG take care of the enemy aircraft.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Our allies are keeping them busy. Now's our chance to attack.
Strider 1, target destroyed. All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger.
Stay in formation.
Bandit behind you. Look out! Why haven't we gone down yet?
3 minutes remaining. Strider 1, locked on target. Missile hit.
Their rings are thinning.
At last, the light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission. Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Quick, right now!
Enemy missile detonated in the waters on the port side.
Hit guard. Continuing attack. Arms fight. Evading.
They're not retreating. That submarine must mean the world to them.
A friendly shot down the SU-34 approaching the fleet. We owe you one.
Captain, they're ready to take off, sir. They're prepared to sacrifice their lives to carry the cargo. Captain,
Lives are about to be snuffed out in senseless cruelty. How many must we sacrifice to put them to rest?
Captain, it's 3 strikes in the crew. They've tied down the enemy bird. Our men just might make it through.
Captain's charged.
Great.
Target in sight. Main gun, bandit ready.
Copy. First strike to the squadron over us.
Target is down.
Strider 1, bandit on your 6.
Target acquired. Missile away.
You're not getting away from me.
Target shot down.
Yeah, that submarine was streaking.
1 minute remaining.
Much appreciated.
Strider 1, missile away.
Strider 1, got a bandit.
Strider 1, missile launched. Missile inbound, missile inbound.
Strike 1, Fox 2.
Alicorn to you, copy. We cannot stop the approaching enemy landing ship. Scuttle the sub immediately.
As of now, this boat no longer belongs to the Erusian military.
What are you saying?
Don't you see? Entering ESM range. Puffin, this is Longcaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling and we've almost secured air superiority.
Copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course, anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
That clearly wasn't what she meant. Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on.
Whew. Well done, pilot.
Then slow ahead both engines.
Are you sure? Landing ship Puffin to all active units. Enemy submarine has started moving.
Commence firing.
Main guns commence fire.
Bearing 180. Cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck. Nuclear aircraft.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink.
Confirming launch of submarine-based aircraft. 4 bird. It appears one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
What?
What in the world?
What happened?
Listen up. You need to take that bird down. Hurry!
Patch me in. Do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD.
Shit!
Hey, what about the submarine?
Gotta help our ship first.
Don't lose them. Shoot them down.
Shit!
Captain!
Yeah.
Military. Salvation!
Target's destruction confirmed.
Seems he was down by 3 strikes.
The damn bastard ruined it.
Captain,
Don't you see? He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made. Let's have him assist in the next plan. It'll make a fine sideshow for our scheme to kill 1 million people. Or was it the plan to save 10 million lives, Command Duty Officer?
The operation has been completed. Stand by for further orders.
Hold on. We still don't know who those bats were. Why were they after Trigger? They were using Osea's radio frequency. You mean they're on our side?
Impossible. They didn't respond to our IFF. Or maybe they were there to settle a personal score. There's nothing unusual about being shot in the back by an ally.
Guess it might have been that way where we came from, but you know what I'm saying, Trigger?
Everyone, here's a question.
That's enough. Remove him from the call.
Wait, don't hang up on me yet. How did they know that we had intelligence on their weapons of mass destruction? They never would have taken such actions if they didn't know.
They have a spy.
Better to be suspicious than not, I suppose.
At the very least, we'll have to assume from here on out that they know everything that we do.
Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
Make me a collage of Torres's quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute. A forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. What about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the invincible armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
They're already here. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. There's some rockets down there.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on diving. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
The bomb blitz are fine. I'll wipe them out with one hit.
They're torching our allies!
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Give me a damage report. Destroy the target. There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them down. There's nowhere to run inside the bag. We're sitting ducks right now.
Locked on.
Sir, there's a few of them.
Take some damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag. Missile away.
Not a drill, I repeat, not a drill! Target's been wiped out.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great, keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Don't let him...
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? You probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Have our ships being installed. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Why is the enemy taking so little damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something. Prioritize
high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
If we can get him clear, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Vermonti.
Okay. How many ships is port are still operational?
6 was just damaged, but let's lift the cap.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Electrons on the second mission. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Missile away.
Lieutenant General Shepard, you have a status report. 50% of the enemy's forces have been neutralized.
Target eliminated.
3 strikes. Suggested operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many alternatives unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire!
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capability should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Damn it. Lose a captain's ship like this.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, continue to link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prynn gone, Arusia's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go! All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Team 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, Cal, lend me a hand, will ya?
That's a lot of ships lost. You're gonna make a fortune when the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survivalry. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
Right time until these speeders catches up.
But there's still some left.
Stay back. You're not equipped for air to air.
They got a start
Missile
on our
machine gun.
ass.
Engaging.
Target eliminated. Target acquired.
Neo, 2 and 5, follow me. We're the ones who'll take the kill.
Strider 1, bombs away. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have never had problems with 3 strikers around. No joke. I have lost control.
Strider 2.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Foresighter 6 is super low altitude, bearing 015. We have a report that 3 strikes was among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Ask Squadron, EGL Squadron, clear to engage. Only bonus time. Don't waste it.
All aircraft. Your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Damn it! Where are reinforcements? We are the reinforcements.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat. Strider 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Say goodbye.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge for CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught dripping. Prepare for anti-air combat. Partner drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What do you think will turn drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you?
It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. This one's for our brothers in the fleet.
Strider 1, lock on target.
Target has been destroyed.
Target is hit. Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
Strider 2, Fox 2. Enemy has a lock.
Fox 2.
An enemy is behind you.
I'm gonna close in on 3 strikes. 4-2, stay with me. Roger that.
Trigger just sank a battleship. Think here. Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is disabled. My signal's heavily armored. How could that be?
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Spawn! Hey, please spawn!
Hostile behind me.
Wake up! Missile coming your way!
Strider 1, package away.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it.
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll need a link to predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind.
Fusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Good. Reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? You must be hallucinating. Not bad, not
Not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say. I've got a sitting duck here.
Enemy is flat.
Missile launched. Projectile guidance terminated. Bombs away.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat. 3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Fox 2.
Locked on!
Vessel incoming. Break.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, missile away.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy.
Test your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile launched. 2 minutes remaining.
Deliverance.
Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Bandit has a lock. Missile breaking.
Scratch one. Enemy's got a lock. Box two. Taking fire.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Unit down.
Must be that three-strike guy loading
Strider 1, bandit on your tail. Missile launched. Target acquired.
I've got you.
Shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Box two.
Enemy has a lock. Locked on. This one's a goner.
1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Courtney.
Each.
Also, there's a rumor going around. 3 strikes in the sky is the sign of a new world.
3 strikes. Rockets live. Imagine you're just about to be killed. What am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they want to destroy you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has proved that. I can. Do you say command to the officer? You don't.
Alright, take 6. Enemy's got a lock.
Enemy dodged. Continuing attack. Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Really? We're about to kick off the party. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. Goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Box 2.
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you. God damn it!
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, boss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss?
You're trying to attack on me? You're last.
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Marker drone down. Railgun shell lost its target.
PMC, are you? That's why you got connections with the Ocean military.
You'll have to shoot us out of the sky if you want the answer.
Target acquired.
I have you now.
back here.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Railgun shell lost its target.
Worried about the drones, much? 3 strikes. Trigger, fly however you want. I'll be right after you. Be right there with you, I promise.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile away. Marker drone down. Projectile exploded. It's gone. Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
If we can shoot him down, that'll change your lives. Trigger, you gotta watch your own back.
Strider 1, missile away.
Trigger, change frequency. Eavesdropping on us as we speak.
Right. Now it's just the 2 of us on the line. Trigger, those damn bats are looking for a pincer attack. If one comes for my ass, you take him down. They seem to have a crush on you. Well, just watch me work my charms on her.
Missile evaded.
Let's get the rest range. He's getting in my way. Go for it. I'm gonna screw you over.
Strider 1, target acquired. Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now. Bat's blimp has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Enemy 0.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
almost touched the water.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes, just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here.
The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by OSEA, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-8443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at P&E Trench. The sub's max operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sonobuoys to build a sonobuoy barrier. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sonobuoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ass rocks and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is in order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunting, Trigger. Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Such a hothead, Ocean. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
This is Patrol Aircraft Vector 1. We'll deploy the solar buoy barrier. We're all prepared to buy the farm, and that's why there's so many of us. According to calculations, just one streetline located.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger. Understood. They must have been waiting for us in the air.
David, here's a question. How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft, but it's unconfirmed intel. Could be more. With 3 strikes, you could reduce them to a single digit.
20% of sonar buoys dropped.
Situation report. Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water.
Let me know if the bodies I need the debris stops raining.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
There were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
Aircraft from the
Do you have a moment?
What's up?
2 groups of demonstrators have clashed. People are running away. Lots of signs held up. There are even banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
What? You're in Anchorhead?
Well, yeah, I live here. I haven't solved the terminal guidance mystery either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
Hey, you guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
Yes, those drones are running away.
What do you mean?
I'll call you back. Alan, I need you to check something.
It's a sacrificial lamb just like when they're
Hostile
UAVs.
confirmed down. Roger, Giselle. 3 strikes got her back.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
70% of sonar buoys dropped.
Just a little more.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
Spectre 2, we've been attacked by hostiles.
Protect Spectre! Situation normal. We clear the baffles, Captain.
They won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
95% of sonar buoys dropped.
No problem. They must be very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas.
Come if you dare, 3 strikes.
We've been hit by a missile. More incoming.
Damn it. They aren't meant to fly when we haven't secured air superiority.
Confirming new hostiles.
Got it. We're full on the side. We're making for trouble. We need to cover them. We're damaged. The hostiles are coming after us.
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
We've lost the tackle.
Our patrol aircraft are under attack.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Patrol down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
No more on my watch.
Victory is achieved through perseverance, and persevere we will.
Waxed one. Good work. We can't break the block. All sonar buoys dropped. Barrier completed. Analysis complete. Data linking the Alicorn's navigable zones.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
Treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger, you're on contingent combat air patrol.
But it's so much easier if you can see.
The MAD won't function at high speeds. Fly slower than 800 kilometers an hour.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Caution. Pull up.
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
Trigger, your MAD's showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we use the MAD. Seems like this is our contingency.
You don't see the source of the noise on the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys. They think those cheap toys will help them escape our net. What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
Explosion? Control aircraft, what's happening underwater? Underwater listening is impossible. We're only hearing explosion echoes. The Alicorn will use the noise for cover and head out at full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir. Don't let him get away.
Damn it. Sector, I need you to determine the sublocation again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
Collecting intel about the enemy submarine.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
He can launch them underwater?
If you can squash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
You've reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow. Turning coordinates acquired. Commence preparations to fire the VL-ASROC.
VL-ASROC ready for launch.
Line of fire is clear.
Ready.
Fire all missiles! Fire!
Missile away.
All anti-submarine missiles launched. Report the results.
Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him.
What?
You're wrong, Count. Backed him into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger.
Understood. Welcome.
Roger.
Roger.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Imperial battleship. We can't fight it. Evacuate. We've lost destroyer signal. Order engine necessary. The 2 years that we fought at the bottom of the sea will not allow our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
One of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn to
arriving.
Ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Vector Squadron will continue surveillance. My people will be about to surface.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto.
Sub spotted. Setting underwater coordinates.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss?
Ready to fire. Main gun, commence fire. Check radiation level every 5 minutes. Do we have any coolant leaks? We're thinking even if the reactor's no good. Focus on anti-air combat.
Strider 1 has destroyed a railgun.
Awesome. That's one horn snapped off.
Direct hit on main gun. It's wrecked.
All railguns have been destroyed.
Trigger tore both of its arms off. Don't let your guard down. There's no guarantee that monster only has a pair of. We lost both of our main guns.
Fire all remaining weaponry at 3 strikes. Ignore all other aircraft.
Ballast tanks have been damaged. We can't maintain police feet.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts? They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Group's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others.
We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach our others. I'll go head on with 3 strikes and take him down with me. That's 3 scars. One of many because of him. Lost control. I lost control.
We lost a patrol aircraft.
Lieutenant Rocky, why should we fear death?
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Enemy has a lock. Evade. We got Trigger. They aim weaponry. And still they won't even flinch. Yeah, they sure is making things hard for us.
Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Right.
We surrender.
What?
What's going on?
I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger!
Hit the barrel, Trigger. Hurry!
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Charged up.
Target is the Ocean capital of Florida. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away from
It fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Move the next shell.
Aye, sir.
All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
We'll go.
All right.
We'll go. We'll go. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FCS error. can't raise the elevation of the barrel.
3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen, Captain. All slow ahead. Flood the aft trim tanks.
Alright!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosion. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby. Don't you see? 1 million lives!
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in two.
She really pulled it off.
That's our final answer.
Caution. Pull up.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres, who's a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I'll tell my son about. Give me a break.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
go Trigger's way, he'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?